Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.
Waalaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
So in today's session, we are going to learn the fourth type of pronoun. We have learned the first attach, then detach, then the third one is demonstrative, and now we are taking the relative pronouns. Okay, so there are four main pronouns in Arabic language that we need to know so that we can understand the sentences. So this chapter we are going to close today about the pronouns, and next week we are going to start again noun and understand its properties. Okay. So, but before starting noun, next week I'll take the whole revision of all pronouns. So be ready for that. Revise all the pronouns and to understand that for what gender and number we use which pronoun. Because as I have told you that everything is categorized in Arabic language according to the number and gender. So we need to keep in our mind about the gender and number. So accordingly, you just revise all the pronouns. So we'll practice a lot of exercises, some conversations next week, the first session, and the second session will start noun again. Okay. So let's begin here. The fourth one we are going to take to the relative pronouns. Al-Asma'ul Mawsula, that we call relative pronouns. In English, we use only the two relative pronouns. The meaning, the words are who, which. And sometimes we use that as well. So let's begin. But as you know that in Arabic language, we have learned different kinds of pronouns and they all are categorized according to the gender and number. It is the same case for the relative pronouns as well. So that also we need to keep in your mind. The first one is, see here, there I always put here gender and here number. So the muzakkar singular we use allazi. For the dual we use two, allazani, allazaini. When we start Arab, that time I will tell you that where we should use allazani, allazaini. You just keep in your mind that in dual we use two types, allazani and allazaini. And then for the plural, allazina, this is masculine plural. Then it is feminine singular, allati. For the dual, again, allatani, allataini. And in the plural form, we use two ways. Okay, either you can use allati or alla'i. There is Hamza. Here is Hamza alla'i. And this is allati. Okay, now let's understand that where I should use allazi, allati, allatani, allataini. The same rule we need to follow the way we have used in the demonstrative pronoun, that you keep in your mind. If there is non-human plurals, they are treated as singular feminine. So again, the rule in every pronouns, the rule is same for the non-human. Okay, please mute your mic. Now let's see. As you know, as I'm telling that whatever the relative pronouns are here, the meaning will be who and which. Who is used for human and which is used for non-human. In English, only two words we have for the relative pronouns, who and which. Who is used for human and which is used for non-human. In Urdu, there is only one word, jo. We use jo. But in English we use to, for human who, and for non-humans which. So let's see here. So allazi, who, which, but this allazi is used for only human and non-human masculine singular. Okay, always keep in your mind that allazi is used for human and non-human but singular form, masculine singular. Allazani is used for the human and non-human masculine dual forms. Then allazina, which is used for the human masculine plurals only, that you keep in your mind. We cannot use it for the non-human plurals. Allazina is used only for non-human, only for human masculine plurals. Allati, yes, this is very important. The same rule, the way we have learned in demonstrative, like singular feminine, okay? Singular feminine. So singular feminine is allati, which is used for human and non-human. Feminine, singular noun, this is the common. As well as for non-human, masculine and feminine plural forms. Why? Because non-human plurals are treated as singular feminine in Arabic. So we use this allati. So allati is used in 3 situations. 1, human singular feminine, non-human singular feminine, and non-human masculine and feminine plural. 3 ways. Then the 5th one, allatani, is used for human and non-human feminine dual. This is the same. Only this one we need to keep in your mind. We have learned the rule about non-human plural. So you keep in your mind this sentence. Non-human plurals are treated as singular feminine in Arabic language. So all singular feminine nouns like in detach, here, demonstrative, hazihi, tilka, for the relative pronouns, allati. So these are the singular feminine. So whenever you use the for non-human masculine or feminine plurals, you need to use these kind of pronouns. So allatani is used for human and non-human feminine dual nouns. Allati or allai, I have mentioned here only one. So to only just understanding, only for understanding here that allati or allai is used for human feminine plurals. Human, human, human. So this is only used for human feminine plurals. I hope it is clear that which one is used for which gender and number. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So now let's see that the phrases, okay? I'm using here the phrases where you need to add the relative pronoun. This is the singular masculine. The man who. Ar-rajulu, what will be here for the singular masculine? Yes, it is allazi, the man who. But when you talk about non-human singular masculine, you need to translate which. So
Allati.
al-kitabu, again,
Allati.
allazi. Why allati? Kitabu is singular masculine, so we use singular masculine. The rule is only for the non-human plural masculine and feminine. Okay. The dog which, this is the singular masculine, so again,
Allazi.
allazi. Now this is the dual masculine. Okay, for 2. Dual masculine. So here, yes, the 2 houses. The two
Allazani.
yes. Allazani. Again, at-tabibani, two doctors or two physicians.
Allazani.
Two physician, yes. Who? Then it is for the lion, the two lions which? Yes, it is because we are not changing the rule for anyone. We are just changing the rule for non-human plurals. Now this is the plural masculine human beings. Ar-rijalu.
Allazina.
Yes, correct. The men who? Al-atfal.
Allazina.
Allazina.
Oh, this is, I think the meaning is the children. Okay, I'll change. Tiflun, it is atfal. Okay, now this is very important. Now look at here. The singular feminine human beings as well as the plural non-human beings here. Okay, so you can take the singular human beings, singular feminine or singular feminine non-human beings, but important is plural non-human beings as well. So now this is al-bintu, this is singular feminine human being, a girl who,
Allati. Allati.
yes. Now it is in non-human plural, the books which, al-kutubu,
Allati.
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 the car which, that should be the cars which. So this is one car.
Allati.
It's typing mistake. Correct. Now I'm taking the cars which, again the same.
Allati.
Sayyaratun, sayyaratun, the same, non-human plural. Now al-kilabu, kalbun, kilabun, the dogs which.
Allati.
Are you getting it now? The same rule we need to follow. In Arabic, rules are not changed. Okay, they are fixed. Only we need to keep in our mind. Now this is the dual feminine. Al-qittatani, the two cats. Yes.
Allatani.
Yes. As-sayyidatani, the two ladies.
Allatani.
Yes. So at-tawilatani, two tables.
Allatani.
Same. No, because it is dual. The rules are not changed. They are same. Only the rules are changing for the non-human plurals. Otherwise, everything is according to the gender and number. Now the plural feminine, plural human beings, that is the plural feminine human. Yes.
Latina.
Allati. At-tabibatani. Sorry. At-tabibati. We are taking here the plural. So atun we need to add. At-tabibatun. At-tabibatu. Yeah. Allati. Allati. I hope everyone is clear about the phrases.
Alhamdulillah.
Now we will extend, okay? We will use these, all the pronouns in the sentence. Need to observe, okay? So now this is the first sentence. You will get it in the Quran as well. Okay? So,
I have a doubt.
yes, yes.
For feminine plural, what is for feminine plural? Feminine masculine plural, it is alladina. For
Allati. Allati.
allati.
Yes. Allati or Allahi.
Both.
Yes, both. We have now that I have shown you on the first slide. See here. This table you remember.
Yeah, allati and another one I can't see the
Allati, no, Allah. That's
allati
no,
and
Allati. Allahi.
okay.
Hamza is there.
Okay.
So now you can understand here we are talking here for what? At-talibu. Okay? Raja at-talibul lazi. Safara ila baladi. So the student who traveled to his country, Britain. So we are talking here talib. Talib is singular, masculine. Am I right? So that's why here we have used allazi. Second sentence you can see. Hazihi hiya talibatul lati. Now we are talking about a talibatu. That is the girl student. Okay. Tadrusu kasira. So this is the student who studies a lot. So here, who is the student? Singular, feminine, human being. So here we have used allati because we are talking about the singulars. Again, let's take the one more for the non-human, but this is non-human, masculine, singular. The rules are same. Okay. Qara'tul kitab. So for what purpose? That means for which word we are using allazi here? For what we are talking about?
Al-Kitab.
Al-Kitab. So Al-Kitab is singular masculine. I read the book, which I bought yesterday. So that's why it is allazi. Yes, now here again the singular feminine. What is the singular feminine? Al-Haqibata. So wajadtu. Wajadtu means found. I found. Wajada. Wajada means he found. Wajadtu, I found. So wajatul haqibata. So we are talking about here bag. Bag is singular feminine. So we need to use here relative pronoun allati. So now the dual one, you can see. Ar-rajulani. Now again we are talking about here two men. Okay, Ar-rajulanil Hazani min Pakistani Salihani. The two men who are from Pakistan are pious. Now here,
الطالبتان.
yes, at-talibatani. So this is the dual feminine, am I right? So here, yes, that's why it is al-latani. So min Misr mushtahi tatani. The two students who are from Egypt are hardworking. Now, for whom we are talking about here? Yes.
Two men. Many
Yes.
men. Rajulaini, many men.
Ar-rajulaini. Yes, ar-rajulaini. So we are talking here ar-rajulaini. So we are changing al-lazani, al-lazaini.
Lataini.
Yes. So that we were going to learn about it. Mansub, majroor. That when we start Irab, you just need to understand. So it is ar-rajulaini. So we are using here al-lazaini. I visited the two men whom I saw in marketplace. So it works here as an object. You can see Zurtu, I visited the two men. So men is here mansub, that is object. So Here we are using here the mansub state allazaini, whom I saw in marketplace. Now here again we are taking the same like allataini. So for whom we are talking about here? We are talking about two stories.
Qissataini.
Yes, qissataini. So we are using here allataini. I hope you are getting. I'm just trying to show you the how to use these kind of formations according to the gender and numbers. Now here we are using the plural form. So as you know that the plural forms are used only for human beings. Am I right? Yes. Now here al-ashkhasu. So now this is the meaning is the people. The people is the plural form. So we need to use here allazina. As I have told you, you always keep in your mind. If you have the plural
Only for human beings.
males, we use allazina. Okay. If there is plural females, we use allati or allai. But when there is mixture, that is plural, male plus female. Again, it is plural, but that time we use masculine plural form, that is allazina. This is the rule for all. Means if you are talking about plural male and females, you use whom. There is whom in detached pronoun. There is hunna. But here when there is mixture of male and female both, we use whom. Here also people means there is mixture, am I right? It is not the case only males are there. So the same way for the plural relative pronouns as well, that is if there is plural males, you need to use allazina. This one should be allazina. This is allati. But here again, allazina. Okay, that you keep in your mind. In the Quran, even you will get the same.
Ma'am, do we also have Allatina?
Allatina, no. It is for the plural form, we use only two. Allati, allai.
There is no Allatina, is it?
No. This is not. For the plural forms, we use only two. Allah, that you keep in your mind the table, which I have shown you on the first slide.
Ma'am,
Yes.
in place of allati, we can also write allai.
Yes.
So no
Certainly.
meaning will be changed, no?
No.
Yes.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
even if there are a number of females and a single male, the male pronoun will be dominant. No?
No, I'm not
Male
getting.
pronoun.
Please repeat.
There are 4 females and 1 male, then the pronoun use will be male. Allazina.
Yes, certainly. Yeah.
Thank
Okay, yeah. That's why I'm telling you here that is the people. So it may be males as well as females. So, but here we need to use only plural masculine, allazina. Now here, see that you have that doubt. We can use either allati or allai because we are talking here al-banatu, the girls. Okay, so al-banatul lati or al-banatul la'i. Hadarna al-an min al-Kuwait. The girls who came now are from Kuwait. Now here we are talking about the plural, but this is the non-human plurals. Am I right? Al-kutubu. So you cannot use allazina or allahi, allati. We need to use here allati. Al-kutubul lati. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Now here also the same. We are talking about hazihis sayyarati, cars. So we need to use again allati. Amamash sharika. So look at these cars that are in front of the company. I hope it is clear about the sentences that how we use according to the gender and number.
Alhamdulillah.
Now can we take few exercises on the basis of these all pronouns?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
So now you read out the sentence and tell me that what is the, now here we are taking only two because all are singular feminine or singular masculine. So you need to tell me whether we use Allah, allazi or allati. Yes, then please raise your hand. Yes, we'll take it one by one. Okay.
First one is Alladhi.
Shamim Lone, please tell me what is this?
First one will be allati
Yes, why it is allati?
because it is singular feminine, one girl.
Yes, correct. Because it is al-bint. Okay, next we'll take Shafia Begum.
Yeah.
Ra'atu.
Is it feminine or masculine? Watch. The watch is feminine or masculine?
It is feminine because it ends with ta marbuta.
So it is allati.
Correct. Allati. Good. Okay, Farzana. Third one. Al-qalamu. Fi haqibati maqsood. No? Nurul Huda.
Yes, Ustazah.
Yeah.
This one, al-qalamu or al-qalamu?
Al-qalamu.
Al-qalamu fi haqibati maqsood. Different. Alladhi
Yes, it is allazi because the kalam is singular masculine.
singular. Yes.
Yes. Now, ad-dajajatu. It ends with ta marbuta.
Allati.
Allati. Okay, let's take. Everyone can answer. It is allati. Now, al-miftahu. This is singular masculine. The key.
Alladhi.
الذي
Alladhi.
Allati. Al-kalbu. The dog. Singular
الذي
masculine.
Allah.
At-tabib. That is at-tabibu.
الذي
Allati.
And this one. Mumarrazatu.
التي
Allati. Al-mumarrazatu. The nurse. Okay. Now fill in the blanks with the same allazi, allati. Okay. So please read out the full sentence. Al-kitabu dash al-maktabi
Alladhi.
al-mudarris. So what is this?
The book is
Allazi.
on
الذي
The book
The
is
book,
الذي
the book which is
on the table is
table is for the
for
teacher.
my teacher.
For the teacher.
Okay.
Yes.
Now let's take the next. Al-qalamu
Al-qalamu
dash
Alladhi.
fi haqibati maqsoor.
So the
Again,
pen which is in the back is broken.
My
is
bag.
broken. Correct.
In my bag, right?
Yes, in my bag.
Al-Mati.
Haqibati. It is ya
Yes,
mutakallim here.
Akibati in my
Attach.
bag. Yes, right.
As-sayyaratu.
allati.
Allati.
Allati. Okay. Then al-qalbu
Alladhi.
dash fil haqibati marid.
Allazi.
Sorry,
Alladhi.
fil hadiqati. It is in the garden. Fil hadiqati, in the garden. Maridun, sick.
Sick.
Allazi, because it's a singular feminine. Sorry, singular masculine. Al-kalbu.
The dog.
Yes. Now, al-fata,
Young
young
Alladhi.
man.
Young
That's
Alladhi.
allazi.
boy.
Yes, young boy, teenager, we can say.
Tilka.
Allati.
Tilkal battatu. This is ta marbuta, duck.
Allati.
Allati.
Battati. Battatu.
Battatu. Tilkal battatu. This duck.
Bait.
Yes.
Baitul.
Al-Baitul Jadidu. The new house.
Allati.
The new house. Alladhi.
Allati.
Allati. Why Allati? Baitu. It is singular masculine house. Allazi.
Alladhi.
Now, ad-darsu. This is
Alladhi.
Alladhi.
Allazi.
correct. Yes. Now, manil
Allati.
fatatu. This is the young woman.
Allati. Allati.
Al-fata, young man. Al-fatatu.
Young
Young
girl. Young woman. Young lady.
Yes, young lady.
Tilka.
Correct.
Tilkal.
Atilkal
Allati.
Allati.
haqibatu.
Allati.
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 Understood?
Yes.
Now this is the mixture. We are taking here singular, dual, and plural. Okay. Try to understand the meaning. It is I have written, but accordingly you need to take this the phrase, that is the part of the sentence, and complete.
Allahul Lazi.
Allahul Lazi.
Allahul Lazi. Where is this? Yes.
Fatimatu hiyal lati.
Here.
Yalla.
Correct. Very good. Hiyallati. Now huma.
Alladhi.
Huma. They both are.
Alladhini.
Lazani. Lazani.
Lazani. Very good.
Alladhan.
Now here.
Al-mu'minatu.
Al-mu'minatu. Hunna. Female believers.
Allati. Allati.
Allati.
Allahi.
Here we are using Allahi. Here you can.
Allahi.
Allahi.
Ma'am, how to know where to use Allati and Allah?
No, it is up to you. You can use any one of them.
Humul.
There is no any condition for that.
Humul.
Humul Anbiya'ul Lazina.
Alladhina.
Very good. I hope it is clear.
Yes,
Yes.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah. So this is very small session. I have just prepared because this is only for the introduction, that you need to understand that all the pronouns. Okay. So this is also the very important, that apart from allazina, allazani, we have two more. As you know that what we have learned the meaning of ma and man.
Man.
Yes, last week.
What and who? What and who?
What and who. Am I right? So what and who, when you make the questions. Okay. But the use of ma, man is as a what we can say, the relative pronouns. They are used as relative pronouns as well. They are used for the detailed question like what, and apart from that, they are used as relative pronouns as well. In the Quran also you will get ma and man. Yes, sister, do you have any question? Sister Saleha, you are raising your hand. No? Fine. Okay, so here we are using man and ma as a relative pronouns. But there is no any condition here about the numbers. So man is used for human masculine and feminine, singular, dual, and plural forms. Okay, so there is no condition about the numbers, like we have learned about allazi, allazani, allazina. So they are changing according to the numbers, am I right? But
Yes.
here there is no any condition. For any number, it doesn't matter, but it should be human. Okay, the word should be human beings, that is human masculine or human feminine. So there is no any condition regarding the gender as well as number. So money is used for all, but the condition is it is used only for human beings.
So the
Whereas
condition is human. It must be a human.
human, yes, correct. Who? And ma is used only for non-human. There is no condition for the gender and number. This one I have taken here because you can get it in the Quran, man and ma, as a relative pronouns. They are used as a question like what and who, as well as they are used for as a relative pronouns. So you can see here. I respect him who says the truth. Who? I respect them. I respect her. Here it is, we are using the verb. Ahtarimu. Okay. But we are changing who says. Why we are changing here who says? Because we are talking about him who says. Them who say. Her who says. Here also the two ladies who said. So how can you understand here? Here you can understand. See.
But everyone is man.
Yes. Yaquluna, changing. Taqulu. Qalata. Are you getting me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So there is no condition about the singular and, sorry, numbers and gender. We are using man for all, but condition is only human being. Okay, so man is used only for human being. But if I change these sentences, or if I replace man into allazi, then we need to take according to the gender and number. You can see. Now for the first one, how will you say? I respect the one who says the truth. I respect the ones. Yes, allazi, allazina, allati, allatani. So I'm changing according to the gender and are you
Number.
getting this difference?
Number.
The meaning will be the same. Who.
Ma'am, can you repeat it? Sorry, I just missed that point. Why is it
Yeah,
here
see,
Allati and
yes, relative, we have two relative pronouns, allazi, allati, allati, allazani, allazina. So
Yes.
these kind of pronouns are changed according to the gender and number, okay?
Correct,
They
correct.
should
ma'am.
agree with gender and number. Whereas
Correct.
there is no condition for man. You can use
Oh.
for anyone, but only the condition is man is used for human beings.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Ji,
So
Ma'am,
when you compare these two sentences, you can see we are not changing man anywhere, though you are changing the gender and number. But here we need to change when you use allazi.
Okay. Okay.
ma'am, I have a doubt.
Yeah.
The man and allazi both have the same meaning, no?
Yeah, same.
Yes.
Man, but that you always keep in your mind that according to the sentence, you need to understand whether man is used for the detailed question or as a relative pronoun.
Yes, it is the distinguishing point between the two, no?
Yes, according to the meaning and the context, we need to understand. And it is quite obvious if you observe that when the sentence starts with man, it will be question, am I right? Man haza.
Yes, yes. In previous lecture, no?
Yeah, in the previous lecture
You
that
told
we have taken. Yeah.
ma haza and man haza. Yes.
Yes, here we need to know that there should be the subject and then relative pronoun comes.
Yes, affirmative sentence. No? So,
No, it is not the case that it is affirmative sentence. It can come in any sentence.
but I
We
am a
can
little
say-
bit confusing in
See-
whether to put man
See,
or
the
allazi.
the boy who is in the class is my son.
The boy.
The boy who is not in the class is not my son. We are changing, no? It is not the case for the relative pronouns.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Yeah. It can use anywhere, any type of sentence. We are just extending the information and telling.
So there is no condition when to use man and allazi, na ma'am?
Yes, there is a condition according to the context we can understand.
Oh.
So there is a question or we are talking about using
No
relative.
question. As a relative
As you,
pronoun.
yes, as you keep in your mind that relative pronouns are, they are working as an adjective.
Yes.
They describe something in detail. Is it clear?
Yes, alhamdulillah, ma'am.
Now it is the same for the non-human. So ma is used for only non-human, but there is no condition for the gender and number. Qara'tu ma. Katabta. I read what you wrote. Min maqalat. That is articles. Now you can see here, there is the question. Here we are using hal, but ma is used here as a relative pronoun. Did you hear what they said? उर्दू में बोलते हैं ना, सुना क्या तूने जो उन्होंने कहा? Like this. So we are using jo. As I have told you that in Urdu, you have only one word, jo. But what is the condition about ma? Again, it is used only for non-human beings. But there is no condition about masculine and feminine or singular dual plural. उर्दू में बोलते हैं कि वो कोई बंदिश में नहीं होता है according to the gender and number. But there is only condition that it should be non-human. But if you change or if you replace ma into allazi forms, then you need to use according to gender and number. So the first we are using allati because we are talking about non-human plurals, articles. Okay. And it is khabar. This is only one news. So al-khabar, but in English we use the word news, but this is singular. So we use allazi here. I hope it is clear for everyone. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Alhamdulillah. Yes.
Alhamdulillah.
We have
So
ended.
instead of using allati and alladhi, you can use ma and man without using the gender and number.
Yes, correct. Correct. I hope everyone got it, everything about it. This is the small session because you need to understand that all the relative pronouns, what kind of relative pronouns we use in Arabic. Is it clear? Is there any doubt?
Clear, ma'am. Alhamdulillah.
Clear, ma'am. No doubts, alhamdulillah.